Here we are then, round 2, race 2 of Bennetts British Superbikes in association with Pirelli. Red flag there and changing conditions in the race. Michael Laverty, coming to you first. It was a great race. You led for quite a while. Can you talk us through the inspiration you had for getting your first podium for Tyco BMW?
Yeah, it feels nice to be back up here. I've had such a difficult 2017, but as soon as I jumped back on the BMW in pre-season testing, I felt at home on it and immediately was fast pretty much in the first day back on it. And we've had a reasonable run in pre-season testing. Donington wasn't a great weekend, so it was nice coming in here this weekend when the temperature was up and we were fast in the dry. Had a disappointing race 1, lacked a little bit of grip, and then I knew with all the wet weather practice we had at Donington, I knew I had pretty good wet settings. So in the early laps, I thought, right, I'm going to the front here. So I pushed hard, made a lot of hard passes, but at that stage, I think I had the best grip of anyone around me. The track was really slippy, so I thought I'd make hay while the sun shines. But unfortunately, the rain come a little bit harder, and it seemed like there was more water down. I had less grip than I had in the early part of the race. So I tried to be as consistent as I could, but I could see my gap coming down behind, and I knew the boys were going to be there. So a little bit disappointed not to hold on for the win, having led so much. But these two were fighting so hard at the end, taking chances. It was so easy to fall on the deck there. The conditions were grim. So yeah, used my head and brought it home, and first podium of the season, so I'm delighted.
Superb, thank you. Glenn, changing conditions, changing places. It was a tough qualifying for you yesterday, but you got your reward today with a super race.
Yeah, I think this is what myself and the team deserve. We're all quite clever and we can all read free practice times and whatnot, and we had a really good pace, particularly on the old dry tyre as well. So to qualify 12th was gutting, and I couldn't really do much around this track. I got up to 7th, but we had a strong pace, podium pace in race 1. So yeah, I just said to the guys, it was raining at the beginning of that race, and you're riding on the outlap, and it's like feels like ice. And I thought, why do we do this? Do you know what I mean? Like, tell me what a race. And I actually said to myself there and then, this is exactly when I'll get a podium or something. Like this is what happens. These weird thoughts go through your head. But Michael, like he said, he says about making hay when the sun was shining. I didn't see any sunlight, but no. when he went by, his pace was pretty phenomenal at that time and much stronger than all of us. I thought, right, he's checking out, but this is going to be a scrap for 2nd or 3rd. But I began to realise I had pace. My teammate passed me twice, and I managed to get him back and set off after, I think, Leon and then Michael. So it's gotten to finish 2nd. I always fight to the last thing, and I know Leon would as well. So I tried everything to prevent him being able to do the move that he did. He did overdo it a little bit, and I thought about doing a do or die up into the inside, but there's fighting to the end, and then there's being a complete wingnut, and that I didn't want to be. So 20 points, and more importantly, the showdown credit points, because that's where we want to be, and that's what we want to collect. So hats off to these guys and everyone else that stayed on out there.
And to you, congratulations. Leon, 3rd different race winner this season, 1st win of the season for you. It's been a great race today, but it has been a difficult weekend by your standards. Did the conditions play into your hands today?
Yeah, for sure. The rain helped there, but Brands Indy, it's no secret. I've always not had the best of results here. So the 4th place in race 1 for me, I was quite happy with it. Normally I wouldn't be, but the pace was not too bad, and it's one of those. It was just really hard to make passes. Made some good changes to the bike. I was running 2nd before the red flag, and I think I got the fastest lap up to that point. So the changes did work. So for me, we've learnt quite a lot in the dry, which is nice. And the rain, to be honest with you, we just threw a setting in that we thought might work, and to be honest with you, I don't really think that it was about settings. It was just about feel and pushing, and he braked, I braked a little bit later, and it was one of those races that you kind of never wanted to end. So yeah, it was so much fun, and I had a real good battle with these guys, and to make it pay off on that last lap, sometimes that doesn't work out in your favour. So yeah, big thanks to Kawasaki, and well done to these guys as well, and we'll move on to Autumn.